Hello and welcome back. This is Damien with Project Omnia, and I am here to watch episode 6 of Neon Genesis Evangelion. And, I just got done watching episode 5, and, I really enjoyed it. It mostly focused on Rei and Shinji and their different dynamics and relationships with Shinji's father. And then it ended on a cliffhanger, which was pretty easy to see coming, of Shinji going out to fight what appears to be the Fifth Angel, especially after his attack seems to lead credence more to the fact that it would be the Fifth Angel. And immediately getting hit with an attack. The moment he comes out the hatch, just boom, blast, obliterates this freaking tall-ass skyscraper, and just blast right on through the core of Shinji's Ava. So, really not a whole lot to unpack there. However, I did forget to mention in my pre-discussion last video, this is probably going to be my setup in terms of camera angle and lighting and everything. You can't see it. It's kind of up over here. I got myself a clamp light. It's not exactly studio lighting, but in particular, I'm probably going to need better lighting for when I do recordings at night, especially since now it's getting into the winter months, and night comes a lot sooner. And really, I only have one light in this garage, other than that lamp light, and it doesn't really illuminate a whole lot. So I decided this extra light was needed and went and purchased it yesterday and got it all set up. I may mess around with the lighting a little bit just to try to perfect it better, because I'm looking at OBS right now. There's a little more lighting on this side of my face here, on my right side, than there is on my left side. So I'll probably have to mess around with its position and how it's angled and all that before I get a concrete solid setup for that. But in terms of the camera angle you're going to see, the audio level and things like that, that is all set. After 4 or 5 videos now, I am very happy with the setup I have, at least right now in the short term. There's some things I want to do in the long term, but they require some more money, some more purchases, things like that. So those have to come as I can kind of tackle them. But yeah, so like I said, episode 5 was a really great episode, and I can't wait to dive into episode 6. So I'm not going to waste any more time babbling, and we are going to hop right on in to episode 6. So we begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, it's preparing. It knows what's coming. Don't mind that, that was just my phone dropping. Yeah. Ooh. Bruh. Well, that's good. I got fucked up pretty good. Oh no. What in the fuck is going on? That's one thing. I'm gonna try to cuss a little less. Just because, I can articulate myself better than just the fuck. Decisive battle in Tokyo 3. It's about 20 episodes after us, so I gotta assume Balloon Dummy. Don't think that's gonna confuse it. Of course it has. Go sitting out a whole plethora of them. Automatic cannon. Yeah, I was asking. Yeah, look at that. Deflected. And okay, so stay out of that range. Just after midnight? That's 6 hours, more, almost 7 hours after midnight. That's not just after. It's like more than a quarter of the day. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah.
スーパーコンピューターマギによる回答は賛成に条件付き賛成が1でした。
賞賛は 8.7。
作戦部長さん。無茶とはまた失礼ね。
Seems pretty confident to me.
残り9時間以内で実現可能。戦時圏のプロトタイプ。以上の理由により、この実装用電子法は本日15日間ネルフが挑発いたします。
かといって、しかしそんな無茶な。
可能な限り原型をとどめて
いやなんと
するよう努めますので。
So basically it's gonna be fucked.
ご協力感謝いたします。いいわよ、レイ。
Really no
持って行って。
cooperation. More like
精密機械だからそーっとね。
you're just saying we're taking it and they don't have much of a choice.
しかし、エディ決まってるじゃない。日本で全国で大規模な停電があります。
Again, there's no real cooperation. It's just give it to us. We're going to take it. Now, fuck off. I mean, dude got to repel this angel, so not necessarily saying that wrong per se. Just stop lying about it. You're taking what you want. That's what this is. Electromagnetic based coding. For only 17 seconds. Mount Futago. Yashima. Are we really gonna make Shinji do this? I mean, guess it's the only choice. Well, Shinji's gonna be the one taking the shot. Oh, look at Ray. Hair looks a little more green than blue this time, though. Straight to business. Wait. So both units are being used. Okay. So is like one gonna act as the shield and one be the shooter? Or like, I'm a little confused. And new suit. You mean naked? I don't think she cares, dude. Pretty sure she's not interested in your D. I have been. It was terrible. Definitely won't let me eat that. Well, technically you don't have to. Seems kind of presumptuous. Halfway point. Ray 2. Whoa. I don't get to write anything down, by the way. Okay. Rolling away. Theoretically.
子は言ってんのみよ。
Okay, so now you're gonna be like a fucking mathematician to
もっと
figure
練
this
習し
shit
てないで
out?
しょ。大丈夫。あなたはテキスト通りにやって、
Yeah.
最後に真ん中のマークが揃ったらスイッチを押せばいいの。あとは機械がやってくれるわ。
Okay. Never mind.
それから
これで死ぬかもしれないね。
You worry too
どう
much,
して
kid.
そういうこと言うの？守るもの。
Like, I mean, I get it. This isn't easy, but Japan going dark as fuck. Nice. But you see, I was saying, but you see a fuck ton of stars in the night sky. Almost like Shinji started speaking for reasons.
絆だから。
Bonded.
そう。絆。
父さんと
No.
みんなとします。
Oh no.
作戦スタートです。
シンジ君、日本中のエネルギー、
Yeah.
あなたに預けるわ。頑張ってね。はい。第一次接続開始。
Come on, kid.
第1から第803管区まで送電開始。
発生圧機、出力問題な少年の誘電システム変稼働。
起こせ。
Oh shit. I'm sure it's putting off a lot of heat.
最終接続。
光電子送信管収束を開始。
全エネルギーポジトロンライフルへ。8、7、
Licking our lips.
5、
目標に光エネルギー反応。
3、
なんですって
2、
I think it can be.
発射。
Then it's gonna counterfire, yep. Oh! Oh! Difference is he had a ray. So he should have been fine. But I have a feeling that his missed the target. Yeah.
シンジ君。
No, Ray got no way. I'm not sure if Ray is going to sacrifice herself, but I have a feeling she's going to suggest that you shoot right through her Ava. Ooh, direct hit, motherfucker. What now? Have some. You can't be at fault for their shitty ass understanding of that angel. They acted on an assumption. That assumption was wrong, and it put you guys in a bad position.
大丈夫か。
Overly empathetic guy.
何泣いてるの？
Yeah. You can cry. She's alive. You're alive. Defeated the angel.
ごめんなさい。
手が引いたもんよ。
Alright. Yeah. Well, look at that. End of the episode. Well, I know I complain a lot, or have complained a lot so far about Shinji's lack of action in many situations, but he's definitely getting there. He's improving. That's one check, yeah. No after credits. Well, that episode went about how I expected it to go. I actually kind of did suspect that it would be similar to the first angel attack, and we'd kind of start the episode off with the aftermath, which, I mean, we technically did, but then I thought we'd get the results of the fight via flashback, like they did that first fight with the angel, but that was not the case. This was more about showing us, obviously, the repercussions of what happened at the end of episode 5, then preparing for this attack on the angel trying to breach nerve, which that leads to its own questions. So at the end of last episode, the angel knew that there was something, that the Ava was coming. It knew. and it fired an attack before Shinji ever had, and he barely got a chance to look to notice that an attack was incoming, and when it was already there. So that seems to imply a couple of things. For one, obviously, this angel, and I'm going to presume any angels from here on out, are aware of the Avas, which, at least personally to me, leads more credence and proof to my theory that these Avas are a product, or are a human byproduct of basically like some type of testing on an angel. And then on top of that, since it was trying to drill down into nerve, to me that definitely seems to imply it understands that that's where these Avas are coming from, and that there also may be something in nerve headquarters these angels desperately want. Now, is that like I was talking about, since I feel the Avas are human byproducts of like testing and like scientific reverse engineering of an angel from like that very first attack that said happened 15 years prior to episode 1 of the series? Or is it the Avas themselves? Or is it something completely different? I really don't know at this point. But there's definitely a lot more to the angels than currently known. Which, I mean, that was pretty obvious from the get-go. But after this episode, it seems that they're even more ambiguous and sentient than we have been led to believe up to this point. So, that is definitely really interesting. We also got more with Rei and Shinji. And Rei, while definitely kind of closed off in terms of emotion, you can tell that she does care to some degree. It's just in her own way. She doesn't present it in atypical ways, ways that people would expect for other human beings to show that they care for another human being. And that ultimately seemed to have led to some development for Shinji as a character in this episode, where it seems, at least for right now, based upon what I just watched, that Shinji will actually be better going forward with piloting Ava Unit 01. Basically being more willing, kind of understanding his place in all of this a little bit better than he did prior to all of this. And he was definitely now, he seems to understand Rei a little bit better, although I think he's still got a lot to learn, as do I as the viewer. And he definitely has more of a connection with her now, which gives him more of a reason, I suppose, to stick around. You know, I really like that dynamic between characters, not just throwing characters together and then in no time at all they're synchronized and great and have like this really great like friendship or relationship in general. So I really like that they have taken kind of the time to sort of show how strangers meeting, especially under these circumstances, how it would take time for those individuals to kind of adapt to each other and start to accept each other. So that's really great to see. And then on a small note, I kind of skipped over it. Misato, when she went to go get the cannon, and when it was announced about taking power from all of Japan to power this cannon for their assault against the Angel. They kept saying, "Thank you for your cooperation." I mean, there's clearly no cooperating in here. You're not asking and then waiting for an answer. You're literally saying, "We need to defeat this thing. We're pretty sure this is the only way we can do it, and we're going to take your shit. Thank you very much. Have a nice day." So, that was pretty amusing to me. But, I really enjoyed this episode, and I really can't wait for the next. So, I am going to stop rambling, and in this video, we're going to hop right into the next one. So, peace.